Morning everyone, just coming on with a subscriber request. The other day I showed my make for Paper and Twine's Tag Club, and the prompt this month was tea bags, and so I did a tea bag folding tag, and I asked if anyone would be interested in knowing how to make these designs, and some of you showed some interest. So I'm going to show you two basic folds. So there's the triangular fold that we're going to start with first, which is the one that I used for this one, and then there's a square fold. So for the triangle, okay, you need, for all of them, you need 8 squares of paper. Now I have got some specialized paper which has got a symmetrical pattern on it, as you can see. So they've got candles and then the holly. So you get the same design on each triangle, and like here you build up a picture with your images because they're all the same, but you can use anything you want. The important thing is that it's square and that it's easily foldable, and I would say relatively thin paper. And I think maybe, a rainbow effect or something like that would be really pretty. Something which doesn't matter, if you haven't got exactly the same pattern on each square. Anyway, I'm going to do it with this because this is what I've got. So you start off with your square and you fold it diagonally. Okay, so with the pattern on the paper facing upwards, you fold it on the diagonals in both ways. Now, this is very thin paper, but if you're using thicker paper, you do need to burnish it very well, so use your bone folder. Okay, so having done those two diagonals, you then turn the paper over, okay, and you want to do the edge to edge in both directions. So edge to edge there, and then edge to edge there. Now, it's important that you do your folds, for this one, that you do the cross folds on the back and these folds on the front, because otherwise it won't be easy for you to get the triangle. Okay, so then all you do is you pick up your piece of paper, and you can see that it's wanting to go inwards. So you just press it inwards and press it down so that you form a triangle. Okay, so I can do that again. The triangle is actually easier than the square, I have to say, at least for me it is. It automatically wants to form triangles, this one. So you just pinch together and pinch the other side together, and you've got your triangle. Now, you can see I've got a bit of white paper showing, which don't really want. That's a bit ugly. So if you do have anything like that, or for some reason you haven't cut your square quite square or whatever, now is the moment to trim off any irregularities. Okay, so when you're doing it with a pattern, you must make sure that all your pieces have got the same pattern showing on the front. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. So I've got my 8 pieces now, and you need some glue, and that's all you need. So picking up one piece, okay, you want to put some glue down the center here, and then getting another another triangle, you want to butt the triangle up to the edge there. Okay, and to make sure that that is secure. Okay, like so. Okay, then open this one up, put some glue down, get your triangle, and this is where it's important to make sure that your triangles are all facing in the same direction. Okay, so you want that long open edge at the top. So again, some glue, get one of the edges and stick it so that it's butting right up against the previous one. Okay, and so you do this with all 8. Okay, so it is a form of origami, I guess, this technique. This one isn't straight. I'm just going to straighten these two, which are a bit unsightly. Right, so again, I'm butting it right up to the edge. And then the next one. I'm butting that one right up to the edge. And now we've come to where these two meet. But I need to put this one in between both of them. So let me see. So we've been doing this. So I'm going to do this one first. Whoops. So we're going to put that in there like so. And we're going to butt that up to the edge like so. And then we're going to open this one. Oops. This one on the other side. And we're going to put some glue there and butt that one up there. Hopefully that will give us our pattern. No, it won't. So I need to open this one. I've done it wrong. I open up the one that's there and fold this one and tuck that one into there. That's it. Okay, so there's my pattern. So you can see I've got kind of like a star shape. Now that's the front, and let's see what the back is like. The back is different, slightly different in this case. If you have something which has got less heavily patterned, like I had here, the back, so this side showed lots of musical notes, and this side doesn't show very many. And you can see that the inside is slightly different because this is one side and this is the flip side. But in this case, it's pretty similar, isn't it? It is pretty similar, yeah. I guess it just depends on the design. Right, so that is the triangular fold. Don't know, shall I go over it once more? We've got a model here. So on the right side, you fold diagonally in both directions. Then you open it up and you fold edge to edge in both directions. Okay, making sure that you burnish those score lines very well. They need to be very crisp, and they do need to cross in the middle. You know, you need to be quite accurate with this. And then you turn it over to the right side and you start pinching, and you can see it's already trying to fold. So you fold it like that, and that gives you your triangle shape. So so that's the first one I wanted to share with you. And then the second one is the square fold. Okay, now the folds are exactly the same, but they're in a different order. So with this one, you start on the right side and you fold edge to edge. Okay, edge to edge, and then open it up and fold edge to edge again. Okay, then turn it over and go diagonally from corner to corner. Open it out, turn it round, and go in the other diagonal, like so. Oops, like so. Okay, so there we have our folds, but you can see that this time, whereas before, you know, the triangle showed very easily, this time we're seeing a square. So you press both sides in, okay, opposite sides in, okay, like so, and you get a square. It took me a little while to work out the square, I must admit. It was not so easy for me as the triangle, but once I got the hang of it, it's obvious, you know, it is obvious how to do it. So I've got my other 6 here, and it's exactly the same process. You take one, the open edge is at the top, you put some glue on the inside, and you get one of your squares and you line it up with the point at the bottom, and making sure you've got the same design on the front all the way around. So we're just going to do that all the way around. So line it up at the bottom, and round we go. Whoops. So the next one, some glue, line it up at the bottom. As you can see, it is quite a time-consuming exercise, but it does produce a nice effect at the end. I don't think it's something that I would, you know, do a lot of, you know, batch make or anything like that, but for a special occasion or something like that, or just to do something a bit different. Okay. Okay. You can see that this one isn't straight, so I'm just going to cut that off. It does say in the book that I was following that you can use decorative scissors to cut that edge, and that gives a nice effect. So just keep going round. Got 2 more to go. So, oh no, 1 more. This is the last one. So pop that in there like so, and then open this one that I've just stuck in, put some glue, and bring this one over and tuck it inside. And there we have it. So this is one side, and the other side is pretty similar, isn't it? It is pretty similar. Yeah. So this side is not so dramatically different, but for example, I can show you in this book, when you've got a pattern which isn't regular, you know, mine was similar in 4 corners, but this one isn't regular, but it's the same pattern on each piece of paper. So when you do something like that, you get this idea here, and then the back is totally different, because that just depends what's showing up. This one is the same. Here we've got, so this is folded like that, and then this is the same piece of paper folded with the leaf showing, and you get this and this, and then this is with that showing, and you get this pretty effect. And finally, I think it must be half of this showing, and you get the flowers and you get the leaves. So interesting. It's an interesting technique, but as I've done it with symmetrical paper, you don't see that effect quite so much. Anyway, I hope that's helped. I hope you found that interesting, and give it a go. And if you do give it a go, do please share it on your social media or whatever, so I can see, you know, what you've been doing. And there we are, and just give them, you know, they're not too thick to, you know, they're, as an embellishment, they're not too thick at all. So I will use these too, as they're Christmas themed. I'll use these on my crackers. I think they'll make nice embellishments. So thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.